But yeah, I spent £5 on these. They sold for, some chap actually said, you didn't even pay her for the first lot, you owe the lady a £5. So yeah, 58 quid. Somebody in the comments said, you dirty house paying a £5 for that camera. It's Friday, which means the last sales video of the week. I've actually been quite busy in here. I've been sorting out this garage and tidying it all up. Every time I do a show around, I am very aware that unless you live in this garage 24/7 like I do, you won't understand just how tidy and sorted out it is. But it's things like having the boxes blocked in by certain things and bits and pieces and all that. Remember when I had no cardboard? I spent about 60 quid on cardboard, and then Colin dropped me a load around as well. I've got some more coming this week from one of Emma's friends, and Leanne messaged me saying she's enjoying her holiday, but she's been saving up for some as well. So I'm going to have like 40% cardboard in my garage, but that's all right because we need it. As mentioned, it is Friday today, which means sales video, and I get to go and cut my hair today. Not right now, obviously, it's not 9 o'clock in the morning, but that is what I shall be doing today, hence the chavvy cap and fluffy fringe. This video is dedicated to Bonnie's Bits and Pieces. She mentioned that she wasn't enjoying the viewing of the new format. She prefers a person, not a pair of hands talking. And I respect that, and I appreciate all feedback. So I am going to mix it up a little bit and just change it around. I'm not going to do the same thing all the time. One week it might be picking like that. I'll enjoy the picking side of it, but I also enjoy this as well, chatting to you guys and being able to shine through the lens a little bit. So Bonnie's Bits and Pieces, this video is dedicated to you. I always appreciate the feedback, always. Especially when it's constructive like that, you know? Not just, what are you doing, you dickhead? Oh, oh, oh. Standard routine, we're going to go through some sales first. I think I'm going to start on eBay because I don't think I've got any on Vinted. I don't think. I'll check it after, of course. My laptop's there, the camera's there. Just give me a moment, all right, to figure out more how I'm going to do this. £11 and 4 pence, a Dyson charger. This is for my V6. My V6 broke. My friend was actually supposed to be sorting me a vacuum out, but it's too busy for me these days. He can't do anything for me. So I'm going to have to go and buy one. There's a nice little Dyson dupe actually at the moment. I think Mr. Who's the Boss did a review on it. It's like 70 quid and it's fucking great. So I think I'm going to get that. Anyway, these vacuum chargers, Dyson ones, they sell for between like 12 to 15. I had this listed for £12.99 and took an offer. £11 and 4 pence. Puma shoes, had these listed for ages, just could not sell them whatsoever. I think I paid £5. Oh yeah, I've also put the mic here today. The other day when I was recording, when I was picking, I had the mic on a strap basically under my armpits. That's why it kept on sounding a bit like this, like. So I won't do that again. You live and you learn. These have sold for £8 and a few pence. We've got a message that says, cheers Ricky, my first purchase from you. It was you and Sloth that got me into reselling and sourcing. I appreciate the offer. I must have sent an offer out. That's from Mark. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. £56.79 for this Panasonic FS15. I bought this from a car boot sale for £5. Maybe 4 months ago. Yeah, maybe at the start of the season. Haven't been able to sell it because I've been doing a lot of de-smelling. When I got it, it stunk of cigarettes. Somebody in the comments said something along the lines of, you dirty house paying a £5 for that camera, knowing it was worth like 50 odd quid. I paid 10% for an item's value which is not tested and stunk of cigarettes really badly. I've managed to get it all out now. I've done a lot of UV bathing. I've done some alcohol spray removal and just lots of keeping it out, keeping it open. So every other day I'll have it like under the sun, not like bright on the sun onto the camera, but especially the box and stuff. The camera was all right. I managed to get a lot of that off, but the wires stunk. Everything's clean now. Everything's decent. So that's why I paid a £5 for a £50 camera. Well, anyway, it sold for £56.79. Panasonic Lumix, good little cameras. Some of them are worth hundreds. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Sold some more Christmas in October. I'm selling it since September. August, actually. Christ. We got a message. Thanks for accepting my offer. Third time buying something from you now. Love watching your videos. Always gives me something to look forward to. Thanks again. I recognise the username now. Yeah, Daniel Tricker. Really appreciate it, mate. You have brought a few things off me now. Christmas. If you can find any cheap Christmas stuff in the charity shops when you're out and about, or even the car boot sale, just grab it. It won't last long. It's not going to sit on your store forever. And it's going to move, especially if you price it right. I paid £3 for that. Sold it for £15.84. Could I have got more? Yes. Would I be waiting until January to even think about getting a sale? Yes. And then will I have it until next year? Yes. A bunch of vintage wrestling figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paid 50p each at the car boot sale for these, plus a bunch of other little bits and pieces. I spent £5, so I bought 10 figures. I've sold most of them. These, oh my God, I've had these for so long. The background on here is my wood and my brick wall. Just couldn't sell them. Anyway, they have eventually sold now on an offer, £20 and 50p. Yesterday, I ended a lot of stuff and sold similar again, but as I mentioned before, when you're doing that, you need to update the prices and maybe have a look at some specifics or some offer settings and also the title. Give some change around for that as well. And it sold a lot of things like that from here, actually, from that. A set of Disney nesting dolls. There's only 4 in there, 4 dwarfs. Little people. Well, that's me cancelled, isn't it? See you in a bit. Ta-da! I don't know what they're called. It's called Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, for God's sake. That's what it's called. That's what they are. These have sold. Got a message. Hi, Ricky. Started reselling full-time-ish at Easter after I took early retirement. Fair play, mate. It helps me boost my pension. Love the videos. Lots of help and guidance. Keep up. You're doing an amazing job. Jacqueline, thank you so much, darling. I really appreciate that. And you enjoy your early retirement. You enjoy it. I plan to retire. I don't think I'm ever going to retire, to be honest. Can you see me retiring? I think once you get into reselling and YouTube, especially this early on, I'm going to say this early on because we're talking about retirement now. I'm 37, 38 next week. That's it, isn't it? I mean, obviously, I do have a plan for another business which hopefully can manifest and I can create something out of it. And then, of course, that'll be the bit. See, even then, I can't see retirement happening then. Am I ever going to retire? Have I even got a pension? Jacqueline, really appreciate it, my darling. They sold for £7.19. I got them from Let Loose on Toys. I love it when I can talk about Lee because it means I get another chance to, means I get another chance to show you this. How cool is that? Have you got an action figure? No. Move my face out of the way, then it might actually focus. How smart is that? Lee made that. Go and give him a follow on YouTube. Let Loose on Toys. It's on Instagram as well. I am still taking a hiatus on Instagram. Really enjoying it. Got my little Gucci bear. I've removed the app as well, so I'm not going on there for a bit. I'm not. I'm actually enjoying breaking away from the scroll cycle. It's really nice. Thrifting Bean is doing the same thing because I notice every now and then her account goes into deactivation mode. Hope you're doing well, darling. I actually have no idea where I got this from. It was either Charity Shop or Colin and Andrea. So I'm going to say thank you, Charity Shop, and thank you, Colin and Andrea. It's a Pastimes. This is King Edward, I think. St. Edward. Cozy teapot cover. Sold it for £7.19. No, £9.36. It doesn't owe me a lot. Either £2 or nothing. Slowly catch Sideshow Bob. We are slowly getting through these vintage. Why did it say vintage for you? Such a woke ass. Everything's vintage. Everything's vintage. I mean, technically, I suppose it is. What year is this? 2006. It's not even vintage yet. 17th season Sideshow Bob edition of The Simpsons. I paid £25 for a bundle of them. I've now sold £60 worth, and we've got loads left. So I thought they were going to sell faster than they did. I really did. But it is what it is. This one sold for £20.49. Sealed, by the way. They're still sealed. Still sealed on the inside. We have sold, I will put up a screenshot because I like to pre-wrap my things with paper and then bubble wrap and then let them store. So it stops any chips and dings and marks. I mean, to be fair, this one actually sat on the shelf, so it was never going to get marked up anyway. But this is the loose Ariel. This is the Ariel that doesn't have a box from the Disney Traditions pickup that I got from the car boot sale just the other day. £5 each I paid for those things. This one was £3. I've sold one of them for £100, cancelled. Relisted it. Sold another one on auction, £21. Haven't paid yet. Today's the last day. I have sent them a reminder. But this one is sold. £24.74. That pays for everything that I spent on her car boot sale. I spent £25 and £30, I think it was in the end. Some chap actually said, you didn't even pay her for the first lot. You owe the lady a £5. And I commented back saying, I think you need to watch again, and then the comment was removed. Oh, not by me. You obviously realised what you did, what you said. And then you watched back and was like, oh shit. I spoke before I took in the actual scope of the situation. This is quite cool. £24.74. Waffling on, Ricky. Well, now Jason's made a bulk purchase now. He's picked up 3 items. I am going to refund you any postage that there is. I know one of them there's free postage, and 2 of them were £3.50 each, so £7. I can't see it costing £7 to post those, but I'm going to wrap them obviously delicately as well. It was actually more than the £7. It was £7.50, mainly because the size of the parcel after packing those 3 incredibly well, and the size of the box, plus the combined value of £52.29. So for insurance, that actually ended up being £7.50 anyway. So I appreciate it regardless, bro. So he's picked up, it's really hard to tell the price to be fair. He's picked up 3 mugs basically for a nice chunk. So we've got the Peter Pan Elizabeth Tower one, £15.29. Then we've got the Castle one, 70th anniversary. That one is £25.50. And then we've got the Ariel signed Little Mermaid one for £18.50. Now bearing in mind it's probably going to be like £2, maybe £2.50 come back to him. So what we got there, grand total of £58.50. There'll be about £55 out of that. I think these were, I can't remember how much I paid for these. It wasn't a lot now. Oh, I think we've had another sale come through. We've got a notification anyway, so we'll check that in a minute. I can't remember what these were now. They weren't a massive amount at all. Got quite a good deal. The same lady with the Disney tradition stuff that I was just talking about, actually. So yeah, £58. I don't think I paid much at all. Like, I think it was £2 for 4 of them. I've already sold one for £8. So I got a really, really, really good deal because these are really nice, quite sought after mugs. They're really decent, really well made. This one feels like bricks. This one obviously has the Elizabeth Tower, or Big Ben, as the handle. And this one, they're just really, really nice, really well made. He sent an offer on a couple of them, so I accepted. So £58 something after offers as well. He's left me a message actually after payment, not during the offer, and said, just watched you pick these up, so I'm surprising the wife. Enjoy the content. Cheers, mate. I really appreciate that, Jason. I hope your wife doesn't see this video. Does she see these videos? I hope not, brother. Really appreciate it regardless, mate. A nice little profit turnover there for me, and your wife's got some lovely little mugs coming for Christmas, I'm guessing. Maybe for Christmas. The last Bose dock has gone, this time for £23.49. Had a stack of these sitting around for the best part of 2 years, man. And I just didn't have a lead to test them. Went through my box, found the lead. Found 2 remote controls as well. So I ended up putting a bundle together with a lead and remote. Ended up putting 2 together without leads or remotes. And then I did a remote listing as well. All gone now, apart from the spare remotes. They're still haven't sold yet. £23.49. Bose Sound Dock 2. And my favourite sale. And I always have a little bit of, you know, apprehension when it comes to sales like this because they are vintage footwear, as in like vintage used. I mean, they're solid. They're not going to crumble apart like trainers do. But people expect brand new for old stuff. Now, these are really, really smart. These are vintage Nike Air Zoom hockey skates. Hockey skates? Hockey skates. Hey, get me the hockey skates. Get me the hockey skates, Miss Moneypenny. I paid £5 for these at the car boot sale. They're a bit worn. You can see like where the graphics have come off and whatever else. But they are, in fact, if you look in here, if it's going to focus, hopefully it does, a sample. They are a sample. They are a 2000s sample. So that's what the date code is normally at the bottom. Some laces in there. Laces are a bit grubby. I've mentioned all that. But yeah, I spent £5 on these. They sold for well, the geezer sent me an offer of £50. I counted back at. No, I declined. He sent me an offer of £60, so I countered at 75 and he accepted. And I think 75 is an absolute steal for these. Well, not an absolute steal. It's a good deal, is what it is. It's a good deal. If you're a collector or you're going to use them, it's a good deal. If you're going to sell them on, there is still a little bit of chunk of change to be having out of these. I listed them at £100 to sell them quick. Most of the solds on these are going for like 120 to 150. But I paid a £5, so I don't care that I'm not getting top value, top bucks, you know? I don't care. I just think these are a sample. So a salesman would have had these and gone round to the shops going, hey, you want to stock some of these? You want to stock some of these? What's wrong with me today? Well, let's have a look at this eBay notification together. Is it going to be good news or is it going to be bad news? Good news. We've got another sale. Box S. I'll put a screenshot up because I don't want to get it out because I've half packed it. In here is a Wade Tetley Teafolk gaffer. Oh, with teacup. I thought I'd sold the wrong thing, so I've got a teapot over there. Wade Tetley Teafolk gaffer with teacup money box, 1996. Picked it up from the lovely ladies, very energetic. They make my mornings whenever I see those. Like, fantastic people. There's the matriarch of the family, I should imagine. Head of the family, lady. She's a wheeler dealer. She's a hustler, but she's also very respectful and kind with it as well. Lovely girl. Lovely bunch, to be fair. Hopefully I'll see them tomorrow. Sold for, how much did we sell it for just now? $14.99 plus post minus a discount, $16.24 in total. I think I paid £1 or something. And that will conclude the sales for the Friday. As always, I will see you Monday for a sales update. Hopefully I've got a car boot video that I need to edit still, so hopefully I can get that out maybe on Saturday or Sunday, not sure, depending. Sunday around here, weather is looking diabolical for a boot sale. Saturday, it's looking okay. I've just ordered a brand new torch ready for, it's going to come today at 10 o'clock, by 10 o'clock for the car boot sale tomorrow. So hopefully we can turn that horrible torchlight hour of the car boot sale into like a nice bright area, and then I can forget it. I'm waffling. You don't care. So Bonnie's bits and pieces. This video was for you, my darling. I really appreciate the feedback. There's never any hard feelings, and I will listen to everything that you guys say. Everything. Just don't be a cock. Oh, and do me a favour, please subscribe to the video. Massive, massive percentage of you aren't. And that's okay, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. Subscribe to the channel! But I am asking, please do subscribe to the channel. It does make a massive difference. These videos go further and further the more interactions and stuff that we get. So here's what that's my payment. Just like and subscribe and comment. That's it. That's all I want to do. That's it. That's it. That was done.